how do you bring out the worst version of your partner? What's actually happening? This video is about negative infinity loops and an example of how they work. So let's take Tom and Mary. Mary is a person that has a strong value about freedom. And the flip side of a value, you'll remember, is an emotional allergy. So her allergy is about feeling controlled. Tom, on the other hand, is someone that has a strong value about security, and his emotional allergy is about chaos, when things are just not in order. So Mary comes home one day with a couple bags. She had gone shopping, and immediately this triggers an emotional allergy for Tom. He sees it as she didn't ask him, and she's spending money that he thinks they don't have. Immediately he feels hurt and angry, and then he moves into what we call an action tendency. Now, an action tendency is whatever you do to protect yourself when you're feeling hurt and angry. Probably it's what you've always done. It's probably something that you learned in childhood, was role modeled in some way. So Tom's action tendency is to get critical. And he says something to Mary like, "Were you going to ask me before you went shopping?" Now remember, she has an emotional allergy to being controlled. So immediately she feels controlled. She has an emotional allergy. She feels hurt and angry, and she moves into her action tendency. Now her action tendency is different than Tom's. What she tends to do when she gets hurt is she withdraws a little bit. So she doesn't even answer him. She just goes into the other room. This perfectly triggers another emotional allergy for Tom, because he's feeling completely dismissed, which then makes him feel even more unsafe, like he can't even talk about this. He's experiencing it as complete chaos, and it makes him crazy. So he follows her into the room and says, "Oh, so now we can't even talk about your spending. That's really nice." She feels like that's incredibly critical, and on we go. You know this pattern. Now, you might not have this particular issue about money, but probably you can resonate with some dynamic that the two of you have, where each of you are having emotional allergies activated. In the next video, we're going to talk about how to get out of these allergies. But I just want you to be able to see how your negative infinity loop gets activated and really understand your action tendency. This has been 2-Minute Tools with Theresa Benoit. Learn to love better and be better loved. Call us today.